Okay, so I'm live. Okay, I'm not gonna take long, you guys. I'm in my kitchen and I just decided that I would share um, some of the things that I did find that I have been longing for as far as supplying and stocking my kitchen. So I've got it's really nice. The weather's nice. The doors are opened and I'm getting some of the sunlight while my son sits outside practicing some work, watching the guard clean the orange dirt off of our shoes. He's so kind. He does that for us about 2 to maybe 3 times a week, depends. So anyway, in the kitchen, made pancakes this morning, and then I remembered that I lamented and bemoaned the fact that I did not have a skillet, a nice skillet, because they were very expensive here. But I found in Kissamente, in a store called Best Friends Supermarket, that looks like it's a hole in the wall and it's small from the outside. You just see the door, an entrance, and a few grocery items. But when you go in, it's like a rabbit hole. It goes on, and there are lots of things in there for the home, particularly for the kitchen, lots of groceries. I mean, it's a supermarket. But it's got a lot of stuff. And I went in there specifically looking for a skillet because I was just over it and I really needed to get something bigger than what we had. And I found this really nice one. It's however many centimeters diameters around. Let me see the size of that. And it's great. Stainless steel, and it's got a really good nonstick coating. And it was $20. I was pleased to pay $20 for the size of it, for the quality of it, and the nonstick coating. Okay, so I'm saying that to say, be patient. It will probably take a while for you to gather all of the things that you want if you want to pay the price that you're accustomed to paying and that you want to pay. And so I have just gradually done it over time. One day I was out and about and the only thing I got was this silicone pasta server. It was 1K, 1,000 Rwandan francs, $1 for us. It was the only thing I got. I negotiated the price, got him down to what I felt like I wanted to pay for it. He agreed, and it's a good quality silicone, nice good rubber thing. I had seen these for 7K. No, not doing that. But like I said, it was the only thing I got. You know, a couple of days, weeks go by, I'll see something and I'll get it. But I came across this in D Mall. D Mall is a hotel, but they have a little supermarket down on the bottom. There are a lot of people that maximize space here when it comes to business. They'll build a home, and in the wall of their compound, they'll build a small store. A motel, hotel will also, a lot of times have a small store. And, that's a concept that is not foreign because they're little small little marts in Best Westerns and Holiday Inns or whatever. But anyway, came across this, got this for $1,500, $1.50. The other day, there is an expo going on right now in Kigali because it's holiday shopping time. People are getting Christmas gifts. And there's an expo going on in Gikondo at the expo fairgrounds. And I found a plastic spatula that is a very good, sturdy, firm, not gonna melt in the skillet. Paid 2K for this one. When I purchased this, say hi, Cohen.
Hi.
When I purchased that, good job. I really like the way you did your eyes. You're taking your time. That's very neat. Good. You didn't rush. Those are excellent. You stayed in the lines. That's much better. I'm so proud of you. Okay. He's trying to earn some time on watching a Bible video. And I told him he needed to do some worksheets first. And he's doing a good job. This is my 6-year-old. Okay, I said 10 sheets. You're trying to negotiate for 6.
Yeah, but
2,
because
4,
I have only
6. Go ahead and do the Y, do the O, do the N, do the G. Come on, you got all day. And the F. You're doing really good. Keep up the good work. Take your time. Yep, you have to do those. Do all the ones that are blank. Sorry. I got this knife. This is an excellent knife. Good quality, nice size, when I purchased this one at the expo, I got them for 4K. Okay, so there sometimes my husband and I move around because he's been in ministry for the last 12 years, and so sometimes I feel like I want to just eat up the whole elephant and decorate the house and supply the house and what have you. If there are things that we have not moved with, if I have purged and gotten rid of things and donated, and I have just learned that I gotta slow down, take my time, be patient, so that I don't overpay and I don't panic buy and I don't impulse shop. So, you know, it's gonna take some time to really get my kitchen supplied and equipped the way that I had it in the States, the way that I like it, and to find things for the prices that I want. But I'm gonna just go ahead and take my time and be patient and keep my eyes open when I'm out and about and I look and I see something that is on my needs list. I will ask the price, negotiate the price, and I'll get it. I forgot to show you guys the mirror that I bought for my daughter the last time. So my picture showed the back of it. Isn't that beautiful? It is a natural grass material, and it has this little hook so you can hang it. And this is the mirror. Beautiful art. So yeah, that's what we found to be sufficient for right now. Showed you the skillet. Okay, and I wanted to talk about the cost of some appliances. So this is our refrigerator. Look at the art of my Kelsey, my 11-year-old. That's an eye. So we had to put it on the fridge. I want to say this was about $230. $230K. We negotiated that because that was a floor model, I believe. And they're pretty small. They have larger standard size American ones, but that one's a fairly small one, $230. Now the kicker was when we decided to get a microwave. These are pancakes that I made this morning. Oh my goodness, that's batter on there. It was $85 for a standard, basic, minimalist microwave, whereas you can get that for like $30 in the States. So that one was a hard buy. My husband was like, ah! But we decided to do it for quickness and convenience sake. The stove, which is it's an electric stove, I want to say that was $400, 400,000 Canadian francs. Yeah. Yes, One Nation Under Black. That was a lot for a microwave. And sometimes I feel like, oh, have we been so spoiled that we would come to the point where we spend $85 on a microwave that we don't have to have. We could wait and do without it. We can use the oven, we can use the stove. But what led to that purchase was the children were getting home late from school, and I, in the beginning, was going with my husband to drop them off and pick them up because a lot of times we still had errands to run and things to get for the house. And we got home really late one evening, about 5:30, and they were starving. There were plenty of leftovers in the refrigerator, but we didn't have the microwave, so we had to put things in the oven to warm it up, and they were like, oh. So we're like, okay, eat some cereal, eat some apple, eat fruit, something to tide you over. And that happened maybe 2 or 3 days in a row, and we said, okay, let's just go ahead and get the microwave. We don't like to use it often because, you know, some science and some research indicates the radiation in the microwaves. Just to be on the safe side, we're not sure, but here in Gambia, the same way, some things you just have to purchase because we need them. Right. Yeah, sometimes you just got to break down. And you know what I tell myself to console myself? It is that there are other things that are mad cheap, like crazy inexpensive, and that balances it out for me. So, you know, if you can get a whole living room set for $560, and we have 2 large couches with beautifully tufted upholstery, 2 accent chairs, and an ottoman, $560, and then the dining room table, 2 meters with 8 chairs for $350. So, you know, I mean, you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some, but it does balance out in the end, which is nice. I still have not found a set of plastic cooking utensils. I don't like to cook with metal. I cook with wood or plastic that won't melt because they're carcinogenic chemicals and some of the plastic that I don't want melting into my family's food. So I'm really careful about the plastic utensils that I use, but I prefer plastic and wood so that it doesn't scrape the nonstick coating off of my cooking utensils. And so at the marketplace, let me turn the light on so you guys can see a little bit better. As I show you these that I really like, just because they're also African crafts, is I love these forks and spoon sets. I remember when we were traveling just as tourists to Africa, I'd get these as souvenirs and gifts. And when I came and I could not find, like this set, I just got this at the expo as well. It was $3. Yeah, they are nice, thank you. $3, and they're so sturdy. They're very well made. They're a little bit heavy enough to know you know they're good quality wood. And then I don't know if that's bone or stone, but it's beautiful. $3 for that set, and I think I paid at the market, at the Kimironko market, for these other sets I paid $4, but I bartered them down to $3 for that set. But I like to cook with those, and they're great. But I like silicone to scrape out the last little batter in my pancakes or cornbread. Haven't found those, but I've ordered them. They should be coming. It's gonna take a while. And spoons with holes to drain. Like if I cook collard greens, because I'm still gonna cook my collard greens. I'm a girl from the South, and they have them here. I like to drain, you know, the juice when I'm serving it, and cook it in there, and store the broth and use it for later. But I haven't found a spoon, a plastic spoon with holes, or a wooden spoon with holes. I was thinking about getting a couple more of these wooden ones, taking it and just having my carpenter to drill some holes in it and use that. Oh, I'm sorry. If you come visit, or if we come to Gambia, I promise you, I will get some collard greens. I will freeze them, and I will hit you up and bring you some, because I know how it is. I was telling my husband last night, I miss tortillas. I miss vegan marshmallows. You're not gonna find those here. I miss lots of other things. So yes, you can hold me to that. If we come to Gambia, because we do plan to visit the continent and make our way around to the different countries, I will get you some collard greens. I will freeze them. I will pack them well, and I will bring them. There was a gentleman that I really appreciate that brought up the point about being respectful of the low to no plastics here in Africa. In Rwanda, these are the Ziploc bags that I got from my friend. Storage bags, you know, and then small ones for snacks. So what I do is I reuse them over and over and over. I wash them out. Some of them have become a crayon carrier and pencil case and what have you for my son, small toys, little carry cases for my children and the girls and their lip glosses, so that I'm reducing the waste, and I'm recycling and reusing it over and over again, because it is really helpful. And they do have some plastics here. It's hard to find trash bags. I forgot to mention, you guys, what I wish I knew before I came was to bring some biodegradable trash bags, because trash bags are hard to find. So one day I was in Sonotube. This is in Kigali, in Sonotube, and I was in one of our frequent stops, which is the Simba supermarket in Sonotube, and they had garbage bags, y'all. Sacks pobele for their rubbish garbage containers. 20 of them in a roll. I bought all of the ones they had this size, and there were 4 or 5 of them, so that I could just keep them on hand, because they're not everywhere. They're not easy to find. So when you find some trash bags, if you are like me and you like to line all of your trash cans with plastic bags, it makes the cleanup easier. And then our guard is able to just grab them out, put them in the larger trash can out of the house, and then take them up to the road when it's time to pick them up. Otherwise, you'll see on the road people use the rice bags or the produce bags that you get from the market, the white recycled material bags. They have some big ones that they carry the potatoes around, and, you know, large produce. A lot of people fill those things with their garbage, and they sit on the road, and sometimes people pick through them, sometimes animals pick through them. I prefer to have the plastic bags and then have it enclosed into my bin, because it's just, it's more hygienic and it's just nicer and cleaner. Is there anything else that oh, our washer and dryer. What I wish I knew before moving here was that the cost of the washer and dryer was gonna be crazy. Here in Gambia, they do not like plastic bags at the stores. They give us light paper biodegradable. Oh, biodegradable. There are a few here. We see the, in fact, I keep those too. I try to reuse as much as possible. I think I gave it to Kelsey the other day. But a lot of the things come in these envelopes that I keep, and I reuse those often. But I know what you're talking about. Those little, they're green or blue or brown. Here's one. This is what you're talking about. Yeah, we get those too every once in a while. But most often, the brown paper bags are less expensive, so most often they use it. This board, yo, yeah, those are it. Okay. Yes, and then show me. You did good, so we'll see how I do. So yeah, so that's it. I think I was in a process of saying our washer and dryer. It was $750. We got a combo washer dryer that's all in one machine. Takes longer. It has an eco-friendly setting, so I think it takes about 5 hours and 24 minutes to wash completely and dry completely. But $750. I used my credit card, which is of course a U.S. credit card, and when I looked at my bill, it was $730. So I saved by using U.S. currency. So that's something you want to think about if you're doing large purchases like your refrigerator, your stove, your washer dryer. If you're purchasing large appliances, televisions are very expensive here. I mentioned before. Maybe use your American debit card or American credit card and pay that back because you're going to pay a little bit less. Because of the currency exchange. So that's it. They don't do any there. You probably Momo money exclusively. Momo. All cash. Yeah, I liked it. Otherwise, I do cash. I don't even have Momo. But yeah, so I just thought I'd share that with you guys while I'm in here, some of the other things, and follow up on some things I had mentioned. And I just hope that it's helpful because there are lots of people transitioning to the continent, and there are things you don't know until you experience it, until you move here. And it is really important to my husband and I to educate, inform, and just be a source and a resource for our family out there in the diaspora who might be considering moving to the continent. So take care, everybody. Have a great weekend. Bye.